Look, there's a phrase floating around right now called the Mandani effect. It's basically just fancy talk for what's happening in New York City. They're pushing to raise city income taxes on high income earners nearly 6%. Now, you might not live in New York, and frankly, neither do I. But you gotta pay attention to the signal here. The signal is that people with the most money, the most options, are leaving both coasts. And the data backs it up. Dude, in a single year, Manhattan lost $16 billion in taxable income. That's 13% of their entire tax base. It's just gone. And it makes sense, right? If you earn $5 million in New York City, your combined tax rate is pushing 52%. For every dollar you make over $1 million, you're keeping 48 cents. And the math doesn't work anymore. So the quiet money is leaving. Think about it. It makes sense. If you can only keep 48 cents on every dollar you earn, are you going to keep working? So you're either going to stop working or you're going to leave the government that's taxing you that much. But here's the thing. The herd sees this. And what do? They panic and they rush off to Miami. They rush off to Austin. But here's the part nobody is talking about. If you're moving to Miami today, you are not the smart money. You're the exit liquidity for the guy who saw all the craziness during COVID in 2020 and who has already left for Miami 5 years ago. Let me give you a number. In Miami, homeowners insurance premiums have spiked 322% since 2020. We're seeing regular insurance bills hitting $15,000, sometimes $20,000 a year. Think about that. You fled the taxman in New York only to pay a $20,000 private tax to an insurance company in Florida. You didn't escape the cost, you just changed where you wrote the check to. And Austin, property taxes are eating people alive. The yield in the Sunbelt, it's gone. And the easy money has been made. So where is the actual smart money going? Well, they're looking for something simple. They're looking for something boring. They want three things: replacement cost value, insider catalyst, and real yield. This brings us to the beautiful, boring Midwest, specifically markets like St. Louis. And now hold on. I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, St. Louis isn't sexy. And that's great, because I don't want sexy when it comes to my money. Sexy gets you 3% returns in a hurricane. Boring gets you wealthy. So let's look at replacement cost. We're buying solid 60-year-old brick infrastructure for $150,000. To build that same house today would cost over $220,000. You are buying a dollar for 70 cents. This is the built-in equity from day one. And here's the insider secret that hasn't hit the national news yet. The National Geospatial-Intelligence Agency, the NGA, these are the eyes of the US military, they are finishing a $1.7 billion headquarters right here in St. Louis. They are dropping 3,000 high security, high income jobs into the city right now. This isn't a maybe. The concrete is poured, the jobs have arrived, and more are coming. So while everybody else is fighting over condos in Miami, we are buying the houses for the intelligence officers and the tech contractors who are about to flood this market. St. Louis already ranks number 2 nationally for rent growth. Supply is tight and demand is spiking. This is just classic arbitrage. You take your capital from the coast where it's melting and you bank it in a Midwestern hard asset that can actually cash flow. But look, this creates a new problem. You understand the math, you get that your money needs to move to the Midwest, but you also know that trying to manage a rehab in St. Louis while you're sitting in an office in Manhattan is absolute brain damage. You don't want to deal with contractors. You don't want to take tenant calls at midnight, and honestly, you shouldn't. This is a second job you do not have time for. To make this work, you don't need hustle. You need a boring, predictable system that treats these houses like bonds, not projects. We've developed a specific protocol to solve exactly that problem. We strip out the friction so you get the asset without the headache. It's a system where we handle the finding, the fixing, and the financing. And we do it on a strict 60-day timeline. And that is exactly why I pulled out this next video for you right here. It breaks down the actual mechanics of real estate automation, how we remove the middleman, how we lock in the financing math, how we force the appreciation before you even take title. If you want to see how this system operates day to day, the breakdown is right here. I'll see you in there.